You said what? You said, well, wait, why did they cancel the game? That's funny as hell. Ain't nobody there with you. Uh, yeah, gotta look into Chico's PlayStation. I'm dropping Cuz off the remote soon as Cheek is ready. Oh, you said you doing it yourself. Bro, I heard you say it earlier, and I remember thinking HD port, but I forgot it was Tay's PlayStation that you was talking about. Hmm. Yep. Oh, that's right. You said that's the shit you did. That all right. Well, it was just a little bit of like welding, soldering. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, yeah, that's clutch. Man, bro, L gonna text. I said L the video. He gonna text me like, yo, every time you do that, when somebody asks you if you good, you say yeah. And I started cracking the fuck up because in the damn video, he said, "Are you good, man?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." He did it right away, right the fuck away. I'm like, yo, and I'm never good. I'm never good. Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit. Man, that video had me cracking the fuck up.
Name up there because everybody she be talking about it too. And they all
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs And the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Many times when the play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes rolling to his left.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. They're going to come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a first down.
And getting into the ball already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And again, it's Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check down. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
And he's going to be met at the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at the 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you're not trying to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
You said you got to juice it, but
nice
what?
gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Watch this whole shit. Watch this whole ass shit I do right here. You got some pussy out there? It's some whole ass shit, ain't it? You ain't get no pussy. Your
Jordan
girl wasn't out there
Love
for
ready
you.
on first down here. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour.
He told me, just do your thing, boy, do your thing. And I believe we didn't.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
When I walk up in here now, it be a little weird, but it's
And
a
it'll
good
come
feeling.
out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
It's a strong spot on the head. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, it's like, yo.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there, because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Coach is dropping a lot of confidence after the last one. Maybe that was a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has a head one up. They're trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
Thanks, bro.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
Mahomes finding his tight end, Kelsey, for a big one. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Let me see what he got.
Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff. He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got a man complete.
Look at you.
Scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Texans had 8-5 to start play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he's got it inside the 10. Huge play there for Houston. 41 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly continuing to deliver as the season is going on. He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
He was fucking one of the offers. Everybody worked for
Love.
Wow.
Intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go play fake. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 45. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about how what he do well. And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
There's very few intelligent police officers. A police officer is
out of the shotgun. It's Love.
Wicked.
And this one is
Masters,
incomplete.
dogs.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
And I'm telling you.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
Maybe having a good day.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Buying time to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel the sigh of relief after that one because if he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, you can shut out the in your secondary. You'll force that incompletion.
Mahomes now to throw.
So these guys,
and that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. First and thirds in the tight coverage. He's already picked up in this game. Fourth down now. Well, he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
even if it hasn't been proven, why do you do that to a human being?
Here's Smith to return it. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It takes intensive training to learn how to do right on an insane team. Who's going to take the time to do that? When you can get away with anything you want to get away with.
Now on 2nd and 13. Love. Well, that's complete to Cooks. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
It is 100, the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Well, he didn't get arrested with
Pierce will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it's like bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. We are tied at 14.
Real justice.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I want him to show me how to make it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And things like there are places in this world if you steal, what they do?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third.
You know you can't.
Something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football if he actually had it in, and that led to a big drop.
That's why I take my hand. Whoever arrest these fuck niggas immediately.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. On the outside of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's what teams always talk about, having to win the early downs, meaning you got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
That's returnable now for Smith.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Hardman to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Save your money.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Because there are people who have actual research and they can present
to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
When you walk out your front door, what do you have?
Mahomes going to throw.
Your woman has been trained to smile with you until she gets you to
Juju
the
Smith-Schuster.
and
past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And before you know it, they've learned a different way that makes them rebel against you at home to the point where they're whores as soon as they got hair on the monkey.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, got them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. But Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw an interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by Jonathan Coach.
You know I ain't
As
smoking. You
our
left, right?
Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Love with it. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. Finding room in midfield. Loose inside the 30. John Mechie, touchdown. John Mechie with touchdown number 7 on the year as they have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. And all the way
what's up, man?
Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 21.
Okay.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. That pick his 9th on the season.
Now we were kids and you're playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't good. You're picking dandelions.
Exactly. The 9, yes. You want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a
Hey,
season.
y'all heard what I said about HBCU. This all, I'm telling you, HBCU, when all them people was at Trump,
Yeah, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 runs in a row, only 2 yards to show for it. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, turned in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
that means something. He's one of the greatest athletes ever. And here you at this little pussy-ass school, you got a chance to have every...
To throw, it's Mahomes.
I met Ed Reed on the plane.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After a moment bit because they needed to come through the completion. Now driving started with great field position. It's facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. Butker's kick here is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Just like Deion Sanders.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I kid you not, he's the greatest ever.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love looking to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. From his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
They just get the job.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Mahomes to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will count 2-20. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on. And maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot. It's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
127 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now the ball comes loose. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
I have never seen nothing like this. So, my emphasis.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McKinnon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Last year they lost.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Now they're back in the Super Bowl. Championship game in there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Anybody who knows football knows this might be the best quarterback in NFL.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
He might be the best ever.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 1st and 10, Love. Going up top. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards. Every defensive staff works on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. O.J. Howard, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 46 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Went to Oklahoma University and put up Heisman numbers.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at it. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All they do is show the quarterback. Once he's been showing Jalen Hurts a lot. Let me tell you why. The first thing Jalen Hurts said.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just get that clock ticking.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they wanted a player that they really wanted to be the man. And the coach didn't. You see what I'm saying? That's why he said that as soon as they went to the Super Bowl.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, a ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Kansas City, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
What up? What up, lady?
Hey, so went downstairs to put a load of clothes in. We don't have any laundry detergent left.
Oh, shit.
Texted Kyla and asked if she was home because I was going to just ask if I could just borrow like a cup just to do tonight's laundry. But she didn't answer. I'm sure she will eventually, but she really don't answer me like that. So. You'll have a clean pair of underwear You have a clean pair of your long thermals?
Yeah, I put my mask in there.
Well, hopefully she answers. But when I asked you if you had just enough yesterday, and you're like, no, that's fine. I thought that meant there was like more. So
No.
that's my bad. I like misunderstood, I guess. So yeah, we have 500. Thank you. I mean, the only other alternate is if you feel like running over to Family Dollar and grabbing some. But that's up to you. You're about to get in the shower, so.
Alright.
All right. Okay.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
What you talking about, bro?
Put him back. Okay, look. They want this boy to be a starter in the NFL. He was drafted high. He fits the description of like what they want
You
to
said
promote,
force
like Justin
focus?
Herbert and Josh Allen. See, at the beginning of the year, Justin Herbert and Josh Allen, they was predicted to be, all these guys, they're going to the Super Bowl, and none of them in the Super Bowl. They all lost. Everybody who they promoted lost. Now it's this brother, Jalen Hurts, and remember what I'm telling you, man. Last year, the man got hurt after he led Philadelphia to the playoffs. They ain't do nothing but say negative stuff about him the whole time. Oh, he's not going to win and all like that. And he got hurt in the playoff game. And he limped off the field. Yeah. The dude who is the quarterback now. And he basically said, starting tomorrow, I'm working to be the best. Bottom line, this year, he was the best quarterback in the NFL. They did everything to say the opposite of that. And when he got hurt, they said, oh, he can't win the MVP now because he missed a couple of games. But I'm telling you, if it was Justin Herbert or Josh Allen in the position this young brother is in right now, they would be MVP of the league. If you give the MVP to Mahomes, you can't argue because Mahomes' story this year is just as great. But this brother's, what they did to this brother, and for him to be in the Super Bowl is nothing short of amazing.
His dad is a coach, right? He's one his dad is a coach.
I'm not sure if his dad is a coach.
Okay.
What is he?
His father's a coach.
His father's a coach.
So basically, it's just great thing.
This is a young brother who, I think he grew up in a home with a mom and a dad. Am I right? He used to have a curly kid. Or he used to have the dreadlocks. When he was a freshman, he had the long dreads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he way different now. But I'm saying, like, I am so happy for this brother to have made it to the Super Bowl. And he knows that team didn't even want to draft him. They just took a chance, and he's unwanted, but he's in the Super Bowl. It means something. It's very difficult to get to the Super Bowl. The owner what? The owner of the team is the one that got him, right? Well, you get what I'm saying? All you need, let that be a lesson to all of the people that's listening. All you need is for them to crack the dough. If you the truth.
Yes, sir.
All you need is somebody to just I don't need a seat. Just crack the dough and get me in the theater.
You see when that happens, right? When somebody gets like the main player gets injured or something, and they send in this one guy, and it's like, who's it? And then bam, they just.
But I'm saying throughout life, D,
yeah,
some people, all they need you to do is just get me in there. Put me amongst the people who making decisions. If you put me amongst the stars, I'm gonna shine with him. That's him when he was a freshman.
Oh, when he had that hair.
See how his hair was back then? It looked funny looking at that picture from back in the day. It's like he a whole nother man now. He a workout machine. They talk about how strong he is and how much he lifts and everything. He look way different, don't he? He actually looked like a warrior without the long hair. He making me want to cut my shit. I'm trying to. He looked like a warrior. I'm proud of this young brother, man. This young brother deserves his flowers for being in this Super Bowl game, man. It's not easy getting to the Super Bowl in the NFL. The NFL has the biggest, strongest, fastest athletes in the world. Like I said, one day I was in the elevator with them Seattle Seahawks. And I was just like, I'm talking about niggas, it looked like Space Jam.
Yeah.
Them niggas was huge. Huge. And the little motherfuckers would be so cut up. Because they got to be able to take hits from the huge motherfuckers. The NFL is no joke. The athletes in the NFL is no joke.
Like me in there.
You know they hyped up San Francisco, right? No, Marcus, you ain't built up. You a strong dude, but you ain't no workout. You ain't no weight room junkie.
Man, man.
But you would look weird like that, Marcus. Huh? If you was swole, all swole short dudes gotta be running backs. If you a little short, swole running back, people be like, oh, you're a running back. But like in life, you just keep your thing like it is now.
Back in the house.
Keep wearing them type of hats fit your head right. Them truck driver hats, you need to keep wearing them.
Jay Jones says basically we win.
I mean, we win, yeah, but I'm saying like Jalen Hurts has never gotten his propers, and that man left that field last year limping off the field. This year, he hurt his shoulder, but he still got his team.
I don't know what he said. Who's wearing it? Marcus? He saw what Marcus hat? Let me see when he get back on can.
Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, I wish y'all luck in this big game. I ain't worried about no fuck shit because I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes seems like they respect the sport. So they both, I bet they give a genuine handshake at the end of the game. If you get what I'm saying. They both killers, though, on the court, which is basically, this makes this Super Bowl great. It's like you finally get to see something different. You get to see two of the brothers who did their job this year. They made it. They made it. I'm glad for y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Philly and Kansas City. I'm not rooting for them just because they black. I'm rooting for them because their stories are very unique.
He look right as hell. Like, he look like Martin was playing it.
Come on, dude.
I don't remember. He was playing the dude. I think it was a dude.
He a killer, dog. That year when his offensive line wasn't there, he gave them a chance to win when they lost to. Who did they lose to in the Super Bowl? When Tampa Bay, when they gave Tom Brady that All-Star team. And thank you, Antonio Holmes, for walking off the field. That's one of the most greatest moments in NFL history. And when that motherfucker took his shirt off, Antonio Brown, he took his shirt off and his uniform and walked off. It was like, this motherfucker can't do this shit by himself. You proved he can't do it by himself. Because when you left, Mr. Brown, he lost a major piece of the puzzle, and it all catapulted into them not being shit no more. They can't bring it up because major media is not allowed to speak from the heart. Stephen A. Smith and all those guys on ESPN are hired to say things in a way that makes the Caucasian players shine, and they always talking about the black players. Man, they talk about that boy, and he kiss ass. They talk about Dak Prescott so bad because they don't want him to be the face of that franchise. They drag him.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's like. accountant. You remember Martin playing that character?
Bob from
That
accountant.
juice.
I wish I seen it. People on there saying it. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up after this.
He looked just like Bob from accountant.
Anyway, good luck in the Super Bowl to both of y'all players and the teams.
Some
Good
real
luck to
juice.
everybody who's playing in the Super Bowl, whether you black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever you are. I try to be a human race cheerleader. I'm a cheerleader for the human race, but it is special to see these guys in the Super Bowl, especially, you know what I'm saying, after all these
Hell yeah.
quarterbacks who are,
It's fresh.
yeah, they're babies.
Oh my God.
How
It's
old is
like some
Jalen Hurts?
overseas shit. When
He's a
they be
baby.
having
I'm
carts
biased,
out.
and I ain't scared to admit it. I say I'm biased, and I ain't scared to admit it.
I love seeing my
Yeah,
people win.
you do look like.
I love seeing my people win.
But there's nothing wrong with rooting for your people. It's a normal thing. When people, like when black people root for black people, that's normal. When white people root for white people, it's normal. But what I'm saying is the media is ran by wicked Caucasian folk. And they're going to steer the story to go the way they want it to go. And suckers like Stephen A. Smith are put on television to be ass kissers for they bosses.
That's why we got to give ours extra praise.
That's why I'm sitting up here giving this ESPN ass kicking right now, because it's real. This is 5150 real news. This is how it really goes. Jalen Hurts, go get your thing. Mahomes, go get your thing. Have a good game, man. I'm rooting for both of y'all.
And Pops, go on
When
and
is
smoke
it?
that. His Pops.
When is
Yeah,
it?
his pops.
When is it?
His pop gonna show up outside. Y'all wouldn't be together if it wasn't for me.
When is it?
Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was just about to
It's gonna
talk
be
about
in
that.
Arizona.
In Phoenix. Yeah, they doing.
No, Glendale.
Yeah, 'cause they doing Dr. Sunday.
They want $1,000 a night for a hotel.
Shoot, they want 4,000 for tickets.
They doing what? Say that again.
Doing Dr. Sunday down.
Yeah. Want me to tell you why? Because he gonna get niggas to work for nothing.
Hey, you know what though?
Don't have me talking about these little garbage ass comedy shows. You got a what? You ain't getting no room for the low Super Bowl weekend.
The whole town is already.
You gotta live with a fat bitch Super Bowl weekend. You gotta stay at a fat bitch out. Mother talk about, look, this motherfucker finna check a code for Super Bowl weekend in Phoenix. They got hotels for $1,000 a night. Niggas gotta sleep. All the people who live out that way finna laugh. Motherfuckers gonna have to get a room in Blythe.
What he said?
Yeah, they finna rob motherfuckers. They about
We say what day is the 12th?
not this weekend, next weekend. Yeah. This motherfucker finna try to look up some shit with a code for Super Bowl.
February 12th. And, I mean, not for nothing. Not for nothing. It is also Valentine's week.
For regular folks, it's cool to watch the Super Bowl.
551, nigga. I can get you in there 551.
You ain't finna get no room for 551.
Right.
What hotel? Motel 6? What you showing me? What did you say? I bet you can't book that room for 551.
Yes, you can.
Let me tell you why we ain't gonna find out. You ain't got 551 to book it. You just came back from a room. I know them funds, motherfucker. As soon as you go to your bank card, it'd be like, cut the bullshit.
That's first name DD. Let it go, Marcus.
As soon as you try to book that room, it's gonna be like, the results have changed. Especially at a residence inn.
Professor Space is $551 a night in a hotel closet.
Right. You can share a room with a nigga.
I'm plugged in out here.
You can find a room for 551, but you sharing one of them motherfucking them little rooms where everybody got the same bathroom. Some motherfucker gonna be like, your bathroom over there,
I'm plugged in out here in these streets, man. Just know that, dog. Know that.
I can't.
All right. So I was about to go into the other thing I was talking about. But damn, what the fuck is that? Police in here? Oh.
Like it was lightning going on right there.
Right. Man, yo, I'm saying Well, I know this is on my mind now. I hope it's true that R. Kelly is getting out.
Well, they dropped some charges, but that don't mean he's getting out.
I hope it's true.
They dropped a lot of the sexual abuse charges, but that didn't help his case.
Yeah, it did help his case. If somebody dropped some sexual abuse charges, that helped your case. Because do you know what? Do you know? Okay, we doing the date. We doing the he say she say shit. Do you know what they trying to charge him on? Or what? No, not trying. Do you know what they have charged him on? Do you know what the charges they have on R. Kelly?
I don't know all of them.
They know they ain't gonna be able to prove this shit. They know they ain't gonna be able to prove this shit. This is what happens in America. You go to jail before they prove anything. You could sit in a cell before you are proven guilty in America. And that's what they do. They arrested so many people, like Bill Cosby and all these people. Them motherfuckers, why is Bill Cosby out? Let me tell you why. It ain't no technicality. Bill Cosby is out because it was fuck shit. And I don't know if that's what they got him on. I don't know all this shit. Somebody said it to me. See, I don't write this shit down. But what I'm saying is, if they took back some charges, what was they there for then? They come with a full slate, and they hold you on what they say you did. Then later on, they go away. But my life has been held for 3 years.
And they claim innocent until proven guilty of bullshit.
I mean, we already know the bitch is gonna go against you. It's a whole nation of bitches talking about R. Kelly ain't shit. One of them was his wife, and that bitch was outside dancing to his music afterward.
Stepping in the name.
The ugly face bitch with the real ant body. That was back when his paper obviously wasn't secure.
Like a limbo queen.
Right. Now that bitch looked like one of the insects on that insect movie. What's that insect movie called?
A Bull Life?
Yeah. Damn it. She was on some motherfucking video last I saw her doing some walk and shit. She got that little body you a fuck, but you ain't supposed to keep. There's a lot of girls out there, they got a body you fuck, but you ain't supposed to keep. You can't keep a bitch who don't look right when she first wake up. I'm saying, like, when you marry bitches who don't look right when they first wake up, you don't be depressed because they left. You be depressed because you chose them. You got an ain't looking right in the morning face, bitch.
And she kept his name. She sure did. She kept his name too.
And she kept his name because that's her motherfucking, that's her claim to fame. R. Kelly, my baby daddy.
Who that is? That's just my baby daddy.
Anyway. Well, she got too old for R. Kelly. Yeah, that's funny. She got too old.
That bitch reached that
El Mexicano, Cheech, El Mexicano.
That bitch reached that expiration date with old kill.
That pussy was over 40. Can't do nothing with that.
This milk been spoiled, bitch.
Bitch, you don't bleed no more. But anyway, somebody said Dwayne Jordan say 49ers got cheated. Hey man, all that. Look, I ain't arguing about none of that shit, man. I'm just glad my brothers them get to shine. I don't trust no sport. Ever since they took my nigga who was the running back from Seattle out of the whole broadcast, I don't fuck with that. Who is that? Look at that face. That's the makeup face. See at the top of the hair where the makeup stop? Where the lace front is? This bitch been glued. I'ma start selling glue at these clubs.
That bitch look like a...
I'm finna start selling hair glue outside the clubs. I bet you I get that paper. Because after them bitches done dance and sweated it out, or they might be going over somebody's house and they ain't got no glue with them, sell that hair glue to them hoes after the show. I mean, at the nightclub. If you at the nightclub, them bitches gonna be like, you for real? How much?
Big glue.
You don't
Right.
think
Big glue outside, y'all.
by now the restroom lady already got hip to that?
The restroom lady ain't got the balls to sell hair glue like me. I'm selling. What is the name of the glue that the bitches glue their head together with? It ain't
super glue. No, Gorilla Glue, that was a stupid bitch. Look, let me tell you something. This gonna sound weird, but I'm telling you something. R. Kelly prettier than her in that bitch.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Yeah, that bitch look like one of the hoes. And that cry, that really destroyed the bitch. That bitch, god damn.
Was that from the documentary?
Probably. He don't want me no more. That's why she cried. He told me I was too old. Right. What old boy tell old girl in color purple? Get on away from here.
He missed the ass.
Get your ugly ass out of here.
That's why she tried to figure that you. She tried to get back young.
Martin, everybody done seen that shit. That motherfucker with the white reporter kept following.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. Get your ass. No, he cocked that hand back. Get your ass. That motherfucker got away from him when he eye-poked him.
Jabbed him though. The man was bleeding.
Somebody say I look like Wesley Snipes and 2 on food. Fuck y'all niggas. My shit was laid the other day. Anyway, I know it was something I was supposed to parlay into from the football shit. Like, damn, I'm fucking it up, man. Cause like I had the shit. I know I was ready at the beginning of the show. I said I was gonna talk about R. Kelly, Ed Reed. Of course, we went into the NFL shit.
Yeah, and we talked about the cops.
The cops, the cops and that dirty rotten shit.
Well, until you remember, did we talk about this last week about the
They say the bitch look like Cat in the Hat. Rob T. 414 mil. That bitch do look like motherfucking Dr. Seuss. Look at that bitch. God damn.
Red fish, blue fish.
Can you imagine that bitch walking around the house without her hair done and all that shit? Just talk about, you want to go somewhere? No, bitch. No. Don't want to go nowhere with you. You got to put on a face that take an hour. When you got a bitch that always got to have on some makeup, dog, it is so frustrating to watch them be like, hey, I'm finna empty the garbage. Hold on, I'm going to go with you.
Man, I can't stand that. That visual right there, just slapping your face with that damn brush.
A heavy makeup heifer, boy, I can't stand them motherfuckers. Bitch go to sleep with makeup on. Bitch got black pillows for a reason.
I knew people that would just go, that have said that their guy have never seen without any makeup. They get up before they wake up, put it on with the
Bitches be at the gym working out with makeup on. Makeup and a lace front. How the fuck you want me to be with you, real bitch, and your motherfucking child got on a wig? Don't daughter hate herself. I'm just saying.
And they start doing that shit to the babies now. Pictures they doing that shit to the babies, put makeup on the baby. Baby like 3 years old, they put makeup. What you put makeup on a 3-year-old?
Hey man, these hoes ain't shit.
Oh, man,
these hoes ain't shit, man. Like I said, one bitch hate me just to the naked picture with her. They said what? Them hoes, them bitches got that Joe Burrow ass on their face. Oh, you talking about they don't, you don't do right by me. Bitch, you don't do right by yourself. I'm so tired of you fucking these sheets up, fucking my shirts up with hoods.
That is terrible.
What'd he say?
He said,
leave me alone.
He's stupid. Oh, no.
Let me see, working out a wig and makeup is wild. Working out in a wig and makeup is wild. Adina April, yeah, at the gym when I used to go to the gym, you see I'm honest, when I used to go to the gym, I gotta start going to the gym, man. I'm fucked up, man. I just need fuck it, man. I just gotta spend the money. I need a personal trainer just with me every day.
Man, go on and spend that money, man. Go and get got Kev, man. Kev got his boy with him.
Who's Kev?
Come on.
Oh,
Got his
yeah.
boy, what's his name? A-Train?
I guess I gotta do it. I gotta have a motherfucker with me on the road, just going and ready to work out.
You'll be all right, man.
All right, Corey, I'm finna knock on the door. You ready? Some of these niggas had their personal trainer, and the personal trainer be like, come on, let's get up and go work out.
It's like round 2.
Put that swole thing on.
Look at that picture. That is hilarious. That picture.
What picture?
Deep in thought.
Sure. Well, that's when I call myself not eating no meat, Holly, and all that shit. But yo, if I wanna get back in shape to the point where I can motherfucking just have that last sexy.
The last 6.
I want to go to the beach with some bullshit ass shorts on. Motherfucker, fuck you got that shit on, Corey. I'll be like, well, I was fat for years.
If you don't need a personal trainer, you need a personal waist trainer.
A personal waist trainer. No, you know what? I'm also lucky. Like, if I lose weight, my stomach ain't got that excess fat on it. Like, I've seen people who lost weight.
About that water weight.
I'm talking about their skin be like motherfucking them flying squirrels. They can't get a motorcycle and shit because their skin will be flapping back. They got.
You'll start flying.
I'm so lucky my skin ain't turned into no fat people's skin. That's what I call it. Cause
Man,
like,
I know you might lose no weight. It might do that, Cole.
I think it bounced back.
You gotta do the weight though. You gotta lift your weight.
I ain't got that excess pullover shit. I'm telling you, my homeboy had the shit back when we was hooping. He lost a lot of weight. And he had to get that surgery. He got that surgery.
He lost a lot of weight.
He lost a lot of weight. He was round. And he lost weight. He was hooping every day. But the thing about hooping every day, you can't get no money. But if you ain't in shape, you're gonna die. You see the motherfucking hoop.
Yeah, man.
All the niggas at the gym 24 hours. Corey, where you been? Man, boy, you gotta let me work you out, man. God damn, I'll get you back. Give me a ride to the bus.
Hey, man, they say health is wealth, dog.
It is. Health is wealth. But it's like, you gonna chase this money.
You gotta balance it.
Yeah.
Chase it, go lay down.
You do have to balance it, Marcus.
Yeah, but you got no money, Cole, where you can put them together, though. You gotta have the mental discipline, man.
Man, look.
I think you can do it, man. I think you can do it,
Mental discipline is easy to say when you always running. Wasn't I talking to the guys about hiring them to run for me before the show? Was you, Marcus wasn't in there
No,
yet?
he wasn't here.
Dog, I gotta get people to run for me, man. I be doing runs. You take my whole day up. I need people.
What you mean? Hold on, Cole. You ain't gonna lose no weight. You got somebody else running for you.
No, they would be doing the things. The errands just like free him up.
Workers.
Yeah.
I was cracking a joke.
In between my preaching, because you know I preach for a living. That's what I do. I'm a Baptist. I'm a minister.
Yeah.
They're all crooks, but go ahead.
Yeah, call me a crook, whatever. I saved the people. I done had people walk up to me in the street, said, man, after listening to you, Corey, you helped get my mind on track. Well, I know what's up. Who is S. Montgomery? She trying to get it?
She look like she's straight for the stroke, too.
You know what?
That's Marcus Speed right there.
Hold on, let me before I speak too fast.
Picture of her. She gave her $10.
Let me see it.
Put that picture up there. Yeah, that's Marcus Speed right there, boy.
Got a little slight little belly on her, but I'll work it out.
Slight little belly, but she good. She straight for the stroke.
Yeah, them
titties hanging.
Yeah, I like them titties.
Just look at them wiggle while you.
I can't see what her face look like. It look blurry.
It don't matter. I ain't gonna kiss her.
Oh my God.
We fucking with you, sister. You good. Thank you, S. Montgomery. They done shrunk the motherfucking shit back. What they say?
They shrunk it.
Oh, damn. Corey saved my life. Chris Mike. Corey saved my life. Corey eat chips without the crunch sound. Fuck y'all, nigga.
Mean whips them down.
Suck them down.
Corey, I'll be your personal assistant.
Shannon Courtney said, what church?
See, this is what I be so worried about. Let me speak on this. I take chances on people. Sometimes it work out, but sometimes it be a disaster.
But life is about taking risks, though, Cole.
What?
Life is about taking risks. You got to take risks.
Yeah, last time I took a risk, they was on the motherfucking internet talking shit about me.
But see, you took a terrible risk then.
We didn't know it was gonna be like that.
Cole, you knew that was a wild boy before you even started.
No, man, he got worse and worse.
And
in my line,
from the beginning,
I he was trying to be cool.
Maybe you just need to let me vet him, because from the beginning,
Not you vet him. A nigga got me for some money listening to is sweet.
No, that was different.
Better pray for that nigga.
I ain't know that nigga.
Pray for that nigga. Anyway, somebody say Stephen Curry shaped like MLK the third. Fuck y'all. I seen that nigga. I seen that nigga. Fuck you, man. Somebody say I could play the shelf from South Park. Fuck y'all, nigga. I'm sexy though. I'm sexy.
That's Corey right here.
Look at my side profile.
Corey, that'd be good. That'd be cold. You played the real shelf in South Park in the movie.
You look like it, motherfucker. Another ball head, motherfucker. I got hair, nigga. You see this weird shit I got?
Yeah, look, you got one sticking way out of what you do right here.
I slept and got up. I almost was super late for the show.
Look at this one right here.
I know it got to be redone a little bit and shit. I know somebody who'll do it.
That shit like a nasty force.
You want to borrow one of my clips?
Don't talk about hair, Marty.
You want to borrow one of my little clips?
It look like you put some clips on this. Put the little silver thing. That's how they make your shit.
Your hair got the cemetery theme to it. It's gone. Anyway, we're going to go on and cut the bullshit and get to the bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, the part of the show that will bring everything to a screeching halt. These loose talk about bullshit.
Well, to get some of the sad stuff out of the way, our condolences to Ricky Smiley. His 32-year-old son Brandon passed away this past weekend, and Ricky gave a very touching video announcement informing social media, what he was going through, and he asked to please keep his family and Brandon's mother in their prayers. It was very sad. So, our condolences to you and your family, Ricky.
I got condolences, Rick. I saw when you sent the email over when you were going to talk about that, so that's why I was just waiting. I want everybody to know the first comic that took me on the road was Ricky motherfucker Smile. Saw me perform it, all jokes aside. He was laughing, and he came up to me and he was asking me questions. Next thing I knew, flew me down to Birmingham, Alabama. Me and JB Smooth performed at Reed's Lounge. Not no big spot, just a little hood spot. Ricky and I forgot the brother who owned it. Respect to you too, bro. I forgot your name, Ben. He flew me down there. It was Ben's lounge, and it was packed. Probably like 250, 300 people. That was back when you could catch a flight last minute on Southwest for what? $60. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother Ricky flew me down and let me do my thing, and I'm saying, like, I ain't never forgot you. So when I saw him say that on the thing, I started to call. But I know he's being polite with call. But I want to say to Ricky Smiley, I'm sorry.
Last interview is still here.
That you lost your son, brother. I mean, like, some of the things we go through out here, man, it's like, you never see that coming. You know what I'm
You
saying?
still playing that Forspoken?
I'm sorry you lost your son, brother. And I thank you for
Is that a
everything.
ninja game?
Help me out a lot.
How are you fighting? Who are you fighting?
Show when I come to Atlanta, it helped me sell tickets. Ricky Smiley, I know you a giving brother.
Okay.
We find ourselves
Yeah,
at
what
the
kind
home of
of
the
weapon
world's
is it?
first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium
Okay.
in
I think we talked
Glendale.
about this.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Not yet, man.
A handoff, Fournette running left.
He'll get this up to about the 44. And this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Brady to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Seriously? Is that even a play?
For these certificates, fake diplomas. So they busted it, the scheme involved to stay on the field 7.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Out to his left. Dumps it off to Fournette. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Brady now to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Buccaneers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Murray now to throw. His throw incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start. Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down. The Cardinals at 10-4 on the year. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row. And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive. Connor going to get it again on second down. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 17. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. If you make the stop there, maybe you only get 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop. Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 15. Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. We're going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter. Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Robbie Anderson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Cleveland. Time and 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. To throw again on second down. Brady looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's more on the return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
On 2nd and 9, Murray finding his target. It's Trey McBride. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game from the offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But they'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Brady, the tight end's got it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Brady to his tight end, Brady, for the Tampa Bay first. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
The end result, 21 yards. Running left is Fournette, and he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. More now on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll get 34 yards there.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Murray. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before.
Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray again. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. The Cardinals is going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On 2nd and 10, Murray, throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Prater for the extra point. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So look, I want everybody to watch this right now, Cole. You got to call it right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
Brady now on 1st down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
I'm not sure what your issue is.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now I understand why my cousin
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On third down. It's Connor. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game.
Never out for the shit. I don't know. You funky bitch. I'm about to have motherfuckers I know.
That bear on bear violence.
What they say?
Bear on bear violence.
Bear on bear violence. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
When that bitch sent that message, I was like, there you assassinate.
They'll run for it with Connor, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But two good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 53 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cards have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point good by Clayton. They will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I don't think you're going to keep it like that.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bucs trying on 4th down, but come up empty. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the counter, it's Connor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 42 yards. And the Cardinals extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Inside handoff down to Fournette.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
On play action, now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he...
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Prater on and the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Here's a give to Fournette.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady.
Finding Fournette on the slant.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. To throw is Brady. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fielded right around the 8. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Murray.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Murray on the sneak. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Take it in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Bro, I didn't know I didn't have a timeout, man. I'm gonna leave it again. I'm gonna leave it again. I was trying to let him ice me. Fuck me, man. If I get a penalty, like, they're gonna say time left.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
Oh, shit.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's celebrations.
Dude, that's what they do. That's what I was trying to avoid.
So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big...
I don't go out like that. I don't do that stuff anymore. I got it out the window when I was young. I don't do that anymore. I'd be dressing. If I did, it would look silly. It's crazy.
On that note,
I sure did the damn thing when
I
I was
love
young.
you, D. I love you, D. It's not your fault.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know you don't know.
Thank you. Look, I see the fire of the crown. Yes.
Say you're
Oh, and by the way, it is also a big year this year in hip hop. It's the 50th anniversary this year, August 11th. So if you go to the 50th anniversary hip hop com, you'll be able to load your stuff up in there, and then you can see all the history. It's kind of cool. It's got like a little countdown to August.
when they started recognizing it, and they gave
all year.
when they gave Vanilla Ice the first hip hop award. It's not a coincidence. You feel me? Only the real motherfuckers feel me. It's not a coincidence. The first time they recognized the shit, they gave it to Vanilla Ice.
Thank you.
I just want that to sink in. The first hip hop award they gave, Ice, baby.
Yeah, but look who was giving it. Yeah.
Was to a motherfucker who got hung out the window like
There it
old
is,
Big
yes.
Red did, old boy. Who he got hung out with the window for? Man, them motherfuckers, man, look. I ain't know nothing about that.
That's what I'm saying. 50th anniversary hip hop. It's gonna be a nice big year. Some good stuff.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We didn't want to.
Motherfuckers gangster shit from him. But anyway, so look, I don't even know what time it is. God damn, it's late as
I
fuck.
kept trying to show him, but he gets mad at me when I try to do that.
If you don't get your hot foot ass fuck up out of here.
Well, if you don't get your stinky ass killer shoe off the table.
Baby killers. Hey, that shoe really taller than that. Cord just smushed it when he stood on it. I know you stank. You've been on a plane.
It's new, and it looks like
It's supposed to be a hot top. That nigga low it. It's a low top. You caught that flight all the way from Aruba. I know your arms smell like the pits of hell. They've been wet, dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet. Dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. Especially with that type of jacket on. Ooh. Oh, man, you know. When you headlock a cat, that motherfucker gonna be like. Put your twin up next to your face. So what's the twin? Your twin right there. Put the twin up next to your face.
Those that didn't see the Marcus brought back.
Twins! Anyway,
I'm about to start another
dropped
game.
the lead. Having Sonata.
That's gonna go up.
In about 2 months, guys keep sending texts to me.
Whatever. It's not like I'm not used to it. I'm just saying. Not when I want it. It's fine.
You skimming through and picking the ones you like. Right. Complaining about the other ones. Look at this one I saved.
I have to for evidence.
Lucille Ball. No, I'm just fucking with you. This week I'm going.
The guy that keeps talking to all these crazy people.
Yeah, I got caught up.
Yeah,
Crazy bitch ran up on me. But I ain't. I put it like this. I'm a nigga, but I ain't motherfucking coming that bitch like that. I'm telling you, when the bitch was on the motherfucking, I was married to Backdoria, goddammit. I'm like, shit, hell no, I don't want your vaginal hysteria on my Gloria. Almond coconuts. Oh, D dropped the OnlyFans.
No,
it's gonna happen.
It's not on OnlyFans.
He gonna wait till she get too old to get some money from.
I'm not, and I'm not about money like that anyway.
You can't be 60 something with OnlyFans.
I'm not doing OnlyFans.
Unless you Lou Neal. I heard Lou Neal got some.
And that's great. Good.
I'm not
I'm not about all that.
Good hookup. Yeah, I heard that she modeling for
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, Fenty.
She modeling for Rihanna?
The Fenty
That's
line.
good. For her. Damn, why I'm blanking on the name? I just said it. Lunel.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn, Corey, you getting old, nigga. I'm telling
See
you.
what happens? That's what happens when you make fun of my eyesight.
There was somebody recently just started OnlyFans that was talking shit about OnlyFans prior.
See?
A lot of them. I forgot who was. A lot of them. It wasn't Lady Gaga, but it was somebody.
They see what them little bitches
line.
making on OnlyFans, and they like, I'll show this pussy.
I think that's cap.
Yeah, and they don't want to. She don't want to claim. Remember that court was checking, and they were like, she didn't file taxes.
I think that's
be
cap.
careful.
When you making money like that, they coming at you.
Yeah.
This way. All right. Well, I want to say thank you for tolerating us for another week. I be getting them calls from Phil. Corey, yeah, they gonna be ready. They here. They gonna start at 8:00.
See? I was here at 8.
What about next week? Can we start at 8 on the dot? Can I tell the people right now? Next week.
That's
What? 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, Iggy is there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who did. Yeah. She was just like you, D. I ain't doing it.
I'm not about that. I'm not
Couple
gonna
years
go
later, she bust down.
Not on OnlyFans. I could do it. There's other.
Don't wait till it start looking worse, D. You gotta do it while it's kind of still right.
Don't. Hey.
Before it all falls.
Yeah, it's spoiling right now.
Anytime you guys have to use ages, and that's all you got. So it's okay. Go ahead. That's all you can come at me with. You better pray to God you make it to my age.
Marcus, you look older than everybody on this table.
By your age, you don't even want to
Take
know
that hat off.
No, I don't.
Take that hat
God damn. You got the 70-year-old nigga here.
Hey.
Yeah.
But y'all first and body same.
And you better. That's all people this age can do is try to go with the ages and caps. But let me tell you, at your age, yeah, that's what it is. You don't even want to know what have already done by your age. That's why I was like,
I don't want to know what you're doing. Marcus, you on the curve now.
Don't take that hat off no more.
Yeah, that.
Exactly. You see how he did the Zoe. He just took it off.
Been there, done that. I've done a lot of things. I've lived 3 lives. Bless your heart.
You did 3 lives?
Fuck this shit. We talking about everything but Marcus' elderly head. Look at that elderly head. He ain't gonna take that hat off all the way for 5 seconds. Motherfucker like yourself. What? Sex and chocolate? Motherfucker, get the fuck out. Watch this. Damn, you know what look better, motherfucker. Wish you would walk around all day like that. Somebody help you cross the street. Goddamn. Come here. Alright, so y'all know what's up. Finally, they got the Richmond Club back open in Richmond, Virginia. On my way. Yeah, they had shut that down for some years. So Richmond is going down. And then on Sunday night, to motherfucking Norfolk and do the motherfucking Funny Bone and off the beach. What is the shit called? Virginia Beach. Funny Bone. Sunday night. 2 shows. That's Friday and Saturday we're gonna be in Richmond. I'm so glad that one back open. I ain't been to Richmond in a while. I know at night, them motherfuckers be drunk than the motherfuckers. There be so many accidents. That's right. Them motherfuckers in Richmond be getting drunk. No, you know
I did Virginia Beach, and I did another one. It's the one in Norfolk. If it ain't one in Norfolk, then I did Richmond. So we did 2 Virginia Beaches.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Good window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
To throw is Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming on back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
first down is Mahomes.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. Early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. These defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Eagles at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Eagles in good good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offensive allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Finding space at the 40.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Inside give to Elliott. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
145 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
We go 46. Hey, kill.
And again, it's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 yards there, just like last play.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Elliott. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Going deep here for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And the catch made. It's Patton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
for it with Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Mahomes now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play,
The
main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And good penetration here. He'll get this down all into about the 49-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him on 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense, they came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a fake here, direct snap to the up man. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes to throw once more. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up.
Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown, 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Good throw, good catch. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
the offense on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game as they pick up the first down. The clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
2nd down and 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins,
32 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
Now Dak.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Dak.
Step, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be less of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
One of the Jets sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 20. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. One final try for Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Dallas, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
What are we doing? You guys are garbage.
I'm out of here, man. I got a headache. I need to eat. Mhm. Yes, sir. You all good? We just got some bud, right? I say you all good. We just got the weed and shit. I'll get back at you tomorrow. Be safe.